So South Park recently has been the most popular I think it's ever been. You'd think their peak popularity would be when you would see clips of their episodes all the time on your TikTok page with like Subway Surfers gameplay or CS surfing, but they've managed to top that as well. I want to talk about the recent episode of South Park and how essentially they make fun of debate bros and debate culture, because it's the one thing not many people are talking about when it comes to this episode. The beginning of this episode is personally one of my favorite starts to a South Park episode. Kyle and Wendy are mad that somebody is speaking crazy about Jews in women's bodies. Fans of the show would probably indicate that it's Cartman doing this, because why wouldn't he? But it's not Cartman. Cartman isn't the one talking all this crazy. So then who is saying all of this stuff about Jews and women?
Clyde!
In my opinion, this is a really good twist, because you would assume that it's Cartman doing it and not somebody like Clyde, to be honest. And it continues from the first episode where Cartman is mad that nobody finds woke funny anymore. Like, woke is dead, guys. He literally wants to end it all at the end of the first episode with Butters. Because if everybody has Cartman's level of humor, then who is he going to rage bait? Then we get a scene where Cartman is at Clyde's podcast talking about how he stole his shtick, that this is his thing. He's always the one saying all this crazy shit. Why is Clyde doing this now? He even got sponsored, which pisses Cartman off even more. We later see Clyde at these like debates, kind of how like Charlie Kirk goes to college campuses and starts debating college women all the time for some reason. That's really funny. I wonder if Charlie Kirk actually shows up in this episode. But anyways, after Clyde totally beats Butters in a debate, we see Cartman start whamming on Clyde, beating his ass, and oh shit, there you go, it's fucking Charlie Kirk. Why is Cartman dressed up as Charlie Kirk? Cartman gets up, grabs the mic, and says that he's tired of people stealing his shtick, and if anybody wants to go up against the master debater, they should debate the master debater. Master debater, huh? I see what they did there. If you don't know who Charlie Kirk is essentially this debate bro, but for the right. From what I've heard, he has said a lot of crazy shit. So, you know what? It makes sense why Cartman would be basically dressing up as Charlie Kirk. Very quickly to define what a debate bro is someone who frequently engages in debates, particularly online. They usually pressure other people into debating them, particularly in an obnoxious manner. So they're not really trying to, convince people to go to their side. They're really just there to essentially clip farm and post them on TikTok and get millions and millions of views to take people out of context. So what's really the point of me talking about debate bros and why they're impersonating Charlie Kirk in this episode? Well, it's because people are mad that Charlie Kirk did not get mad at the fact that South Park made fun of him.
Got the verses right! Yeah. The Leviticus one, I'm not sure. Jeremiah 1:5, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you before you were born. I consecrated you. I appointed you to be a prophet to the nations. It's like they got the verse right.
If you have watched the show for a long time, you know that South Park makes fun of anybody, no matter what side you're on. They make fun of the right, they make fun of the left. They don't care. But always and forever, there will be a group of people from the left or the right that will get offended by a South Park episode. And that's when you know the episode's fucking good. Based off a lot of clips that I've seen, Charlie Kirk is just laughing it off and enjoying that South Park made fun of him. Whether it's real or he's hiding his emotions so that way he doesn't seem mad, who really cares? If we look at it at face value, Charlie Kirk has had one of the more tame reactions to being made fun of in South Park, because over the years, South Park has made fun of so many celebrities, and most of the time they're pretty chill about it, but a lot of the times, like what happened with Tom Cruise and Scientology, they weren't so happy about it. If we want to talk about people who were actually mad, look at Kristi Noem. She literally got mad about how she was portrayed in the South Park episode. It's been stated that she lashed out at the episode, saying it's lazy and a petty parody of her. And if you don't know, in the episode, they depict her as an ice agent, and it's her just killing puppies using Botox, and her face literally falls off anytime she's speaking longer than like 30 seconds. Trump makes another appearance in this episode as well with his new companion, JD Vance. And I found that episode funny because essentially Trump just makes JD Vance his bitch. And then there's a point in the episode where JD Vance just shows up with baby oil. And I will not be explaining any furthermore. You can watch the episode yourself, because saying that out of context is way more funnier. But anyways, there's this scene where they're at an award show called the Charlie Kirk Award Show for Young Master Debaters. I have to say that slowly so it doesn't sound like I'm saying something else. Cartman's there thinking he's about to win it, but then Clyde wins it and he starts squeaking out. Overall, a very good follow-up episode to their premiere episode of season 27. Again, South Park really does a good job to show you what these debate bros like. There's a scene where Cartman is literally telling his mother that he can edit out the clips where they actually debate him really well and just post the clips where he quote-unquote owns the liberals or whatever they say in the episode. And yeah, that's all I really gotta say on this. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and like the video if you did enjoy, because that way I know you guys want something more like this, and I can probably do them more often if people actually enjoy this kind of style. I just really wanted to talk about this episode because I've seen a lot of talk about it recently, and I want to get in on it because I feel like this aspect of the episode isn't talked about enough. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.
If anyone around here is going to be a master debater, it's me.